What is up, everybody? I'm George Masi. So last night, 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After, Season 7, Episode 13 has aired. Now, we actually traveled to Bentonville, Arkansas, which is the hometown of Big Ed, which everybody was surprised. I kind of thought that he was actually from San Diego for some reason. He has such a San Diego attitude about him. So I'm actually surprised that he's from such a small town, Bentonville, Arkansas. So we went back there and we found out that he has a pretty rough relationship with his mother, which we kind of knew, but it's actually been a whole year since he's actually spoken to her, and she's only 40 minutes away from him in California. And we actually found out that he had a pretty rough relationship with his dad up until his passing. So it seems that Ed has a lot of issues with keeping people close, maybe pushing people away. So upon meeting with his sister Christine and her husband Jack, Liz is super nervous about what's going to happen at this second engagement party. So remember, at the first engagement party, things went really well up until they didn't. Things kind of took a shot for the worse. There was actually an altercation. Security had to remove someone, and we actually had Liz running up and down the streets of San Diego barefoot, saying that their relationship was over, throwing rings into bushes, and breaking up with each other over the phone. That all happened at the first engagement party. So what do you think is going to happen at the second engagement party? And on top of all of that, Ed's sister actually says to Liz, you are nervous because you should be nervous. It's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of people talking to you. So just be aware of what's going to happen. And I feel like that was kind of mean. She knew that Liz was very nervous and she didn't have the confidence that she needed going into this situation. So I feel like actually talking to her and telling her that it's going to be a lot and it's going to be a situation that she's going to be uncomfortable in didn't help the situation at all. A lot of people say if you don't have anything positive to say, don't say anything at all. I felt like that wasn't positive. It was only feeling the nervousness that Liz has. And for some reason, Liz feels like she needs to convince Ed's family that they should be together. And I am actually so against this. If someone loves you and they're engaged to you and they want to be married to you, their family has no say in that. Your love between each other should be stronger than the family's influence. So if Ed would actually let his influence remove Liz from his life after he is committed to marrying her, he's never loved her in the first place. And a lot of people feel like he never has. A lot of people feel like Ed can't possibly love anyone because of the issues he has and the way that he treats people and breaking up with Liz and making her feel like she's not worth it. I definitely feel like that's how he makes her feel. He makes her feel that she needs to prove her worth, not only to him, but to his family. And I just feel like that is such an emotional wreck to put someone through. When you're supposed to be getting married and having engagement parties, you should be excited and happy to meet these people, especially his family and close friends. You should not be nervous and you should not feel that you're inadequate to be in that situation. So do you guys think Ed and Liz are actually going to get married this season? I mean, I know we're going to be seeing a second engagement party, which nobody really feels like there should have been a first engagement party. They did go to counseling. So far, I think they went to one counseling session, but there's so many issues that they need to work on, such as getting to know each other, which we did see a little bit of that in this episode. Ed did take Liz back to his high school, and he told her a lot about his past and his running track and how he grew up and the bullying that he went through. And I feel like getting to know each other on this deeper and emotional level might be the key to making a relationship work. When you know their story of hurt and how they became the person that they are, you are more capable of learning to love and accept that person for who they are when you know where they came from. And I think that was the main issue. Ed said that he wasn't even aware that Liz was living in her car. They have not taken the time to get to know each other on a personal level, yet they are trying to get married. So I think if they keep going on the track that they're going, it could be possible that a relationship could come from this. But at this point, if they get married at the state they're in now, I guarantee this relationship will not go as far as they think it will. All right, guys, I'm George Masi. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at George Masi and at georgemasi.com for all your 90 Day Fiance news, updates, and interviews. I'll talk to all of you really soon.